Hello, guys. Welcome back to Deck in the Box. We have here the final match. Me playing Purple Black Luffy. This is an interesting match. Also, it's against one of the best decks in the meta as well. It's GP Luffy. It's actually pretty interesting because this leader, it just has performed really good. It's really aggressive, and if they see all their pieces, it's just hard to compete. So let's jump into the action and see how this goes against Purple Black Luffy. He won dice roll, and I believe he chose to go second. Not sure if that's the correct hand, because let's just jump into the action. So I believe this hand, for me, it's not it, because I don't have a ramper, and as much as I like my 8 and 10 on turn, I just don't think this is the accurate hand for me to keep. I'm just gonna go ahead and mulligan and try to find a ramper, which that's the thing that I really want to see in this deck. Just ramp. That's the reasoning of me. It was a pretty good hand, but I just didn't need that. I need to ramp. So I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan that hand, and like most of my matches, that's what I did. I didn't see a ramp, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just try one more time. Let me just mulligan. And usually all the hands that I drew after I mulligan were pretty good. So I think, you know, the consistency of the deck is working really good with the build I have. So I can't complain. You know, it was 5 rounds, so I think it performed really good. Let's see. So I draw. This is just the hand I'm gonna have to keep for the finals, and let's see. All right. You see, now I drew a ramper, so I'm liking what I'm seeing right now. He goes searches. Of course, he, you know, get his Sanji pudding, which that's the card he wants to see. Go to 3 Dawn, and of course, I'm gonna go ahead and play Zoro. That's the 3 Dawn play. Get ability from my leader, 1 rest and 1 active, and then ramp from Zoro. At 4 Dawn right now. I'm gonna go ahead and swing 7. They usually take if they want to see all their pieces. He goes to 4 Dawn. He swings 5 at me, and I'm gonna go ahead and take your Luffy. Things are coming into play. Everything is aligning. So he goes and does a 4-turn play, which it's correct. Gets a 2K. That's solid right there. I'm at 6 Dawn right now. Let's see what's my play here. Just trying to move my leader because the glare was it's always like the glare, it hits in the middle of the mat. So I swing 5, and he gives me a 1K. I guess he doesn't really want to like take too much life early. Yeah, because he's at 3. Yeah, he gave me the 1K. Okay, that and it's fair. I just play the Luffy. Your Luffy, and I do ability just to get a Dawn back active, even though my leader is still 5K. So I swing 6. And I let him know my leader is still 5K because he's a 4 Dawn. I have to be a 5 or higher Dawn to actually get the boost. But I mean, I'm swinging 6, so he gives me a 2K. And I'm just letting him know he my characters gain extra one cost. So my Zoro is a 4 and my Luffy is a 7. He swings a 6. Thinking here, and I'm like, oh, I have a no card, so I take. No, I'm sorry, no counter in hand. So I like, well, I have one case, but I just have to take. He goes Sanji Pudding. That's ability. He swings into the Zoro. I'm like, fine. You got it. I'm not gonna waste my counter in that. He plays Frankie. Yeah, I think he ramps because he's yep, he ramps. That's perfect. And then he plays Nami. This deck it does so much in a turn. Searches, plays bodies. It's really good. He gets a 2K, okay. Or counter. Passes, I draw. I go to 8 Dawn. And guess who's coming down? That's the reason I wanted to see a ramper. Just reading the beer Luffy, make sure he understands that. So here, best play, tap 8, play Katakuri. Go ahead and swing 7 to the Sorojoro, -2. Get 1 rested, 1 active. And my leader now gets the boost. Let's see if he gives me some counter. Yep, he gives me a 2K. I'm like, okay, so he gave me a 2K. I go 7 again, see if he has another 2K. Lets it die. Okay, so I'm like, that's fine. Now I pass turn. I get a Cat's ability to get my Rested Dawn. Just in case I have to use Gungam. If everything goes sideways, you know, I have it done to use Gungam. I believe he's at 8 Dawn. That Frankie's so good. It's like it puts you up in Dawns, especially against deck that ramp. And you're sitting pretty. It's at 8 Dawn, and it's like, okay, so let's see what he's gonna do at this turn. So I'm looking at my hand and I'm like, okay, so I have the 5 cause Ragnarok. I'm like, okay, this card could come in handy later if things go sideways, but let's see. I have no 2Ks in my hand, only 1 case. He swings a 7 to my beer Luffy, and I go ahead and block. Plays the rush Luffy. I'm like, oh, now it makes sense what he was countering. He didn't want to go low in life. because he wants probably to use the Rush Luffy ability. Let's see. Goes 10 to my beer Luffy. And I am like, nope, he's not dying. Definitely not. So we're gonna go ahead and play Gungam. Let's see what we're pitching here. We're gonna pitch the Sanji. Turn 2 Dons. Draw 2. And I draw 2 more bricks. Crazy. He's just asking me if we're the same amount of done. I'm like, yeah, we are. So you go ahead and ramp. And then he swings a 7. To my beer Luffy, and I give him a 1K. So he passes, draw. Go ahead and go to 9 Don. Here's the power. I'm like, this card is too good. I'm just gonna go ahead and I need to kill that Rush Luffy. Gungams. Go ahead and play cat. My second cat, and I'm like, this card is it's amazing. Go 7. Do leader ability. To get the 2K boost. Gives me a 1K. And I go ahead, go 8. See if he defends it or lets it die. He lets it die. Then I go ahead and do cat restand, get my Dawn, and I'm back at 10 with a Dawn up for Gungam. So it's too good. Plays Nami to search. Let's see what he's searching for here. Okay. 2K. Stage. At this point, I have 2 blockers, a Dawn for Gungam. So all my turns, I've been trying to deal with his board. Go 7. I go ahead and block. Go 7. I block again. Does ability. Return 2 Dawns. Restand 2. Get 1 Dawn back with Sanji Pudding. goes 7. Yeah, he goes 7 to my I believe he's attacking my my Monkey D Luffy, my Beard Luffy. If I'm not mistaken. Let's see. At this point I want to cycle because I have nothing in hand. I'm like, oh, this is what I need, some counter. So sometimes Gungam is really good to cycle. At least 3. I let him know that since I Gungam, we're at the same Dawn. We're at 8 Dawns. So he can't play the 3 costs Sanji. So should have played it before here. Let me just pause real quick. He should have played it before. When I was at 10 Dawn. That way he would have been able to play the blocker for 3 Dawns. But since I Gungam, I went back to 8. We're at the same Dawns. He can't play the Sanji. So that was just a little, you know, some things that happened. It was just a little misplay. But yeah, that was kind of like the play. If he wanted to play that block, he should have played it first and then swing. Just in case I Gungam, then, you know, he already has a blocker out. And then this card comes in clutch. We're going to kill that. Kills an 8 or less. Stage doesn't really do nothing. I'm gonna kill that card because it's really, really annoying. Go ahead and tap 4 Frankie. I'll do my ability. Cycle more cards. Get more counter. That, you know, that's why we have Franking this deck. It cycles. It drew me 2K counters. I'm gonna go ahead and hit 7. I'm gonna go ahead and hit 8. He's gonna go ahead and Gungam. Pitches, let's see what he pitches. 2K. Draws 2 cards. Gonna go ahead and hit 8 again. Just applying pressure. He takes and step. Then restand both cats. Go back to 9 Dawn. He plays a Searcher event. Finds another Rush Luffy. Taps 1 for Nami. Let's see what he's gonna take here. He saw the other Sanji pudding. Go ahead and taps 5. He draws a card. Yep, he has to draw a card. Yeah, so he just asked me. Yeah, man, and yeah, he could draw. Thus ability, leader ability, restand 2, get 1 Dawn back. 6K leader. gives it the boost. Taps 3. Now he could actually play the blocker for 3. Doesn't swing. Because my leader is a 7K and I have 3 blockers. And this is when this card comes in clutch. Tony Chopper, return 2, get 1. And we rested Dawn. We're gonna go 8. Minus 2 Dawns to give my leader, and he counters. He goes to 9 with the event. Just gonna go ahead and swing 10. Takes. We're gonna swing 10. Blocks. And we're just gonna swing. And he didn't have enough. I was contemplating just going 10, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna play it safe. He has counter. I'm still in the driver's seat right now, so I'm just gonna leave 1 done up for Gungam. And you see my hand? I actually cycle so much that I ended up with so many 2Ks in a Gungam. So yeah, this was really, I think this was my best match so far. Because the setup was so crazy. Katakuri's amazing. Cycling. Beer Luffy, it was there in the field. It was stuck to the field. Never wanted to leave. Being a 7K leader every turn, it was just too good. Sometimes he couldn't even swing because he had to play his characters. And I was just going board, taking his hand away, and just with the cats it's just 2 cats is really tough. Unfortunately, he really didn't high roll like that deck does. He did search a lot, but he didn't like high roll. I guess he didn't see all his pieces to like high roll. But you know, it's just part of the match, part of the game. You know, just seeing your cards, but. As you saw in every hand, every mulligan in my deck, I just saw something that I needed. You know, like if I didn't see in my first starting hand a ramper, I mulligan, and I saw it in my second hand. So that's the reason of me playing so many rampers, just to kind of like get to my big bodies. Once I start getting to my big bodies, then I start defending with all the cards I have in hand. So as you saw, this was a pretty interesting match. And if you see my previous videos, you'll see my hands. And when I mulligan, I get a ramper or something that I need. So there was not like a single game that I kind of like did mulligan and I was like, oh my God, this is bad. You know, sometimes that happens. You take that risk and you get a worse hand. But as you saw, all my hands were pretty good. And just showcasing you that this leader it's amazing. And it does really good against all these meta leaders that are in the meta. Like if you play correctly and you see your cards, you have a good match. So if anybody wants to start playing this deck, I just recommend to go ahead and try it. It's good. Like I said, it has its bad matchups like any other leader. And I already named them. Just naming them again is like Bonnie, Red Green Smoker, anything that runs Hody. This has a really bad matchup. But if, like I said, if you dodge those matches and you go ahead like see a lot of like meta decks like Luffy's and all that stuff, you could compete, and it does really good. So I just wanted to like share that that little knowledge, and all the gameplay that I did with this leader. I enjoyed it a lot. It's one of my favorite like leaders that, you know, like it's like a fun deck, but it's like it's more competitive now. So it just makes it makes it fun to play because it could compete. So this was actually final round. I went undefeated, and shout outs to my boy here, Wop. He's been playing GP Luffy, and he's doing great. He's just got to the finals with that deck, and he just started playing it. And see how decks that are meta and they are really good, if you put your mind and everything into it, you start doing good things. And he started playing that deck, and he got to the final table. So shout outs to him for always grinding and having really good matches against him. But I appreciate everything. This was the final match. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for liking my content. And let's keep grinding. I'm going to keep uploading a lot of videos for you guys. And if you have any suggestions, anything you want to see, let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to go ahead and record, test, give you what you guys want, and I'm here for you guys. But I appreciate all the love from everybody that always clicks on my videos, watches it, leaves me comments, gives me feedback. For all the people that play in the sim and always see me and says, hey, I love your videos. I really appreciate it. That means a lot to me. And this is just starting. Thank you very much. Have a great day.